I'm Ashley Sellers, and I'm a communications executive here at Euromonitor International. We sat down today and talked with our consumer food service analyst, Elizabeth Friend, as well as our beverage analyst, Jonas Feliciano, to talk about Starbucks and the breaking news that we have going on in that category. Last week, as you guys know, Starbucks expanded their test program of handcrafted sodas to Austin and Atlanta. And so I wanted to sit down here with you guys today just to find out, why is this newsworthy?
Sure. So Starbucks has been launching a lot of new beverages lately, and they're all pretty significant in their own right. But this particular item is really different from what we've seen in the past. So that's one of the reasons it's really particularly interesting. If you look at fruit and tea-based drinks, they're not necessarily coffee. That's definitely a significant departure, but they serve, a morning traffic. There's a healthy positioning there. There's kind of a cohesion in all of those items. And if you're talking about, handcrafted sodas, it's definitely, it's more indulgent. It's a different customer and it's a different occasion. So that's something that's really unique for Starbucks.
Jonas, why do you think they chose these flavors? And do you think that they're a good choice?
Absolutely. The choice of using ginger ale, spiced root beer, and lemon ale was really ingenious and speaks to a lot of the trends that we see in terms of handcrafted sodas. Starting with root beer hits on a lot of trends of nostalgia that are resonating with food service players. Old-timey beverages such as phosphates, egg creams. These sodas harken back to a time of soda fountains and really leverage the handcrafted soda experience. You take something like ginger ale and lemon ale, these are flavors that have a lot of customization. Ginger ale really ranges in terms of the level of spice and sweetness that you can put within these beverages, and same with lemon-based drinks. You can play around with the sweetness and the sourness of these beverages. But one of the key factors is that they're not introducing a cola. You have a test market launching in Atlanta, the home of Coca-Cola. No matter what product that you launch, it's always going to be compared to the standard that consumers can get at retail. So by experimenting with these different flavors, they're really creating a new experience and a customizable experience that can only be had at Starbucks.
Starbucks is known for their coffee. I know that they recently expanded into teas and things like that, but in general, do you think that handcrafted sodas are in line with Starbucks' positioning for their overall brand?
Definitely. Yeah, this is a continuation of something we've seen from Starbucks over the past few years. They've been moving towards a much more inclusive kind of global beverages destination positioning. So, instead of just being the king of coffee worldwide, they're looking to be the king of all beverages, serving every consumer, every eating occasion, and every possible beverage type. So that's kind of the larger evolution we're seeing here at Starbucks. I also want to mention, just because they're moving towards these other beverages and they're becoming more inclusive, that doesn't necessarily mean they're moving away from coffee. That's kind of been, the key issue here. A lot of people are wondering, what does this mean for Starbucks if, we're focusing on soda and baked goods and all these different things. But at the same time, Starbucks is also making moves to kind of celebrate their coffee products as well. We're seeing slow coffee theater, this kind of special counter in some of their Western European outlets, and we're seeing, premium brewing techniques and all these things to really improve their coffee positioning as well.